teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Strong with the return. Juke the defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Is Darian Porter in on the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 50-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Rohit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. First carry now, Brashon Smith. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10.
Now their opening drive is certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Cook trying this one up the gut. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
And the Bills first down. First down and goal to go.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first down, Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Marte Mapu on the stop.
3rd and goal for Allen. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stops, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that you have.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to Genty. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays of old.
And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Raiders' 49-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Play action now, Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Back to throw now, Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Pushes him off with ease. Fending off everyone with stiff arm. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. And a Raider first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Another give here to Genty. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Jeanty from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Here's Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 17.
Allen to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Allen on 3rd and 2. He's got it complete to Reed. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Allen. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Allen. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them.
It's 4th down.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bojorquez to kick. Dylan Laube back deep for the Raiders. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Smith on 1st down. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Smith on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back way this game, but No results yet. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Motioning him from the slot right. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Quick look. Throw return, ball's out, he lost it. And it looked like a Bill got it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Allen setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Not from the pistol to Cook. And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
86, Dalton Kincaid.
Allen on 3rd down. Able to get it to Franklin. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Dylan Laube on the return. Jukes one defender. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Blitz coming for Smith. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
24-yard gain on the play. First down to the Raiders.
On first down, Jeanty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Gain of 7. First down, Las Vegas.
And off to Jeanty. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Man in motion here. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down. Working inside the red zone. Looking to his fullback now. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. It's the Raiders facing 2nd and 5. Smith yet again. Got in by his back here. It's Jeanty. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Smith. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Smith to the air. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Yeah, totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout.
It's a gain of 8.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 27-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Gain of 20.
Play action now. Allen. Captain Bean inside the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout.
Number Bills.
1st down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. He has room past the 25. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
22 more yards. That's another Bills. 1st down.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score. Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. First call here coming from the shotgun. Giving this to Jeanty. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Give up the guns. It's Jeanty. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Jeanty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And that's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau.
From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Jeanty. 1st down, Las Vegas.
From the red zone now. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Raiders 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
It got 1st down from the 31. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Good for a Buffalo Bills.
Another one for Cook. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Allen. We're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
1st down.
Looking to throw it this time. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37.
2nd and 3. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
James Cook.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. at the 21-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing here, Allen. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Laube with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
second and 12 behind the sticks. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
Smith to the air now. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First down, Raiders.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This is Koch. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Now Smith taking off with it. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Besh going in motion left. This is Jeanty on 2nd. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Smith. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 14.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
23-yard line.
The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 21.
Trying it left side with Cook. Good run there, about 9. Still 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
From From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Reed. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a give to Cook. Takes out a 1-stop. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Now Allen going to the air. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Smith on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
So the Bills going with a dime package now on 3rd down. Smith setting the throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It didn't look like a Bill got it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hands into the receiver. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And this is going to be Raiders football. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Yeah, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. They'll find a way to protect the rock.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the sneak at Smith. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They pitch it out to him here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Again, it's Cook. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long, it's Allen. Passes Kincaid. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Smith. Behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. If I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. They motion Tucker over left. The play fake. Now Smith to throw. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. Mookie Myers, and he's got it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Raiders first. Smith taking off with it. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see flag is all about.
Holding offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Smith back to throw. We go to Genty on the dump off. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
He's going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move past the 40. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Smith in the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 15, but it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Finds the in route, complete. They got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up
Desperation time here. He's running for it. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Offense in the hurry-up here.
4-yard line. 1st and goal at the 4.
Here's Genty. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. They got 6 in the end.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills set to take over offensively. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. This is Cook on the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who's shaken up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
fast run with great explosiveness and vision to get free. If you saw he was moving near the end of that kick, you almost felt like a little fatigue set in, and that created the opening. What do they say about fatigue? Make cowards out of all men. I'll tell you what fatigue does on a football field. You can lose the ball security and the ball just like that.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. He'll look to throw it. And Willie, oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Setting up to pass. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Las Vegas.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throw left side, complete. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.